What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. I've been doing a new series where I posted this thread on Team Fortress TV asking people to post a medic demo, get a video response. I'm doing these on my live stream now, and I thought I'd start today's live stream by doing a couple demo reviews. So this is demo review number 5 for Mojo the Kid, who says this is from a pug, recently started playing TF2 again, so I thought getting this reviewed would help me out. Mojo, my friend, I'm happy to help you out, happy to review your demo. Mojo didn't give any information about his skill level, but okay, this is... What? Did my game freeze? Did your demo crash my game, Mojo? What the fuck is this? Actually, what the fuck is this? Oh, we're in. Alright, we're in, boys. I have no idea what just happened there. Volume... Oh. Yeah. Sweet, we're playing Gully Watch. What I know about Mojo is that he's like an open level maybe player. So Mojo said he hadn't played in a bit, so he had messaged me offline, said like, hey, like hopefully this is good even though it's in a pug. And Tambo's already ripping butthole. This is amazing. Actually really good gameplay. You guys completely wiped their team, didn't lose a single player. Mojo, you're amazing. Also, what's up, Late Walker? I've never had that happen before, where I load up a demo hoping that it's gonna load, and usually just loads right away, but this time my game almost crashed. That was a little unusual. You never know what you're gonna get with these demos. Speaking of demos, you've got, is it Drop or Drip over here on the left side? You guys are about to take it in down the deep left as Moof gets taken down, and you're flashing in Double Soldier Scout, which would ordinarily be the right move. Except for like one of your soldiers jumped way too far into spawn. You couldn't flash him. Moof getting picked at the beginning just did not do you any favors. That was just a really awful Uber. Typically when you take that Uber in, if there's no sentry gun, which you guys correctly read that as no sentry gun, you don't need to take the demo man in on the Uber. You can take Soldier Scout, which is the right call. What happened there was your soldiers jumped way too deep. You know, losing a player on the push is not good either. And then you guys stacked 5 players coming in through river, which, unless one of your players goes water underneath, it's just too many players coming in through the same choke. Man, that's really unfortunate. You guys had completely rolled that middle too. I thought this was going to be a free round for you guys. So now you know that the enemy team has Uber advantage, right? You popped Uber into last, you know that they have large ad, and you're playing your top left side. This is really smart. Deputy, man, Zeep is owning on Sniper right now, so you got to be really careful about these Sniper sightlines. Also, I really don't like the call that you're pushing up to the enemy choke, because the most common place, one of the most common places to Uber from these days is from the big door, as Zeep peeks big door and takes your head off. Man, everything's been going downhill since that last push. Zeep has been wrecking everybody. I actually died the same way to in a pug last night, dying the same way to Slemnish. He just peeked big door on me and took me down, and you got to be really careful about that sniper sightline from big door, especially when the enemy sniper is very competent and Zeep is just destroying. So you're playing defensively as you should. You know they have 30% advantage, but more importantly they have number advantage as you guys pick off Fabulous. And okay, you got number advantage now. Maybe your respawners can catch up to this fight. Maybe you can take this fight. You know they don't have Uber yet. And Zeep is just destroying you, man. He's just wrecking your balls. God, that's so frustrating. I feel your pain. When the enemy team has a sniper and it just seems like there's nothing you can do against it. Oh, Move can do something about it. Yeah, it's tough. You kind of just have to not peek anything. If you know their sniper is competent, just don't peek anything until you get the all clear from your teammates, because the sniper will purposely pass on shots that would be ordinarily that they would take, like a shot on a scout or a soldier, waiting for you to come out of the door. So you can just hide behind the door. Your scout can catch up, distract the sniper, and then you can get in. So at this point in time, it's even Ubers, which is good for you guys. There is a player behind you. I'm sure you're aware of it as you push forward. Looks like Laz is trying to do his Zeep impression, but he gets destroyed by Zeep. The plot twist. Oh, really good team fighting. I think that's the one strong suit that your Pug team has this game. You can kind of tell from the mid fight, from this team fight, when your team plays together, you guys have the stronger team fighting capability. And this should provide you with a better... it should provide you with an easier game, is what I'm trying to say. So I expect you to not get too many more deaths, especially with Move running around, wrecking everybody. Also, what's up, 60 Flames, Nipple, Exa, Kazaa. Doing a demo review right now, 70% advantage for Mojo. It's like an open level pug. I might call it like an IM level. There's some IM level players in here. This is open IM level. So now you're correctly reading that there's no sentry gun and you pop Soldier Scout, which is exactly what you need to do. Okay. I didn't know what to say there, so just say okay. Good frags. Yeah, your team has the better DM, so this is the one round. It's nice when your team has the better DM, because even if the Uber is not the best, you can still just rely on your team to follow up with that Uber advantage. It should be a free victory every time. The only reason I feel like you guys failed that first Uber advantage push into last is just a severe lack of coordination and just losing players outside of the Uber. So now you guys are going for the top right middle, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
You guys are doing fine though. You guys are getting a lot of damage in on them. Again, your team has the better DM here. Mechanics are good, Mojo. I feel like you haven't lost a beat since you took a break from TF2. Ooh, nice surf. Staying out of trouble. I like it. Good stuff. And I disagree with your decision to back up and cap mid. You have a scout already there, ready to cap, and your team is ready to push into yard. You should be playing your heals up front and taking ground. So that's a mistake on your part. Unless you knew Fabulous was behind, but I don't think you did. Unless that was a call or something that was made. But even then, I don't think you needed to be there in order to secure that mid. You should be right up there. See how is it drip or drop is right up there, putting pressure on Weeble. You need to be right up there with your demo man and your pocket soldier, creating space in lobby. Look, these are going to be picks for you. So much damage into market. This is a rushed Uber for sure. It's basically a 3-on-5 as you Uber into last. So that's definitely a rushed Uber. No need to rush it right there. You need to bring a scout. You should have waited for a scout to come into the fight before you took the Uber in. But team has a better DM. Point pressure. Get the cap. But that's definitely a defendable last point for red team right there. I call that a mistake by Ubering in so early. I don't even think there was even a trap on the shutter door. You guys just popped for no reason. 3-on-5. My girlfriend's mad. She's losing Hearthstone right now. Alright. Soldier in your drop down. You already know that. Okay. Yeah, I think you played this right. You need to get through choke, though. It's really, really bad to stay in elbow like this. Oh, the longer you stay here, the worse it gets. Yeah. Exa, thank you for the sub. Welcome back to the SLIN boys. Mojo, what I would have done there on that middle, you know there's a soldier drop down, and you're thinking in your mind, oh, I can't get out of choke. How do I get out of there? Count his rockets. Count how many rockets he has. When he used like 2 or 3 rockets, just make a bolt for the choke. Just get out of that elbow. Just make a run for it. Because he's already shooting a scout, he's already shooting a soldier or something else trying to defend himself. If he splashes his rockets on 3 different targets, nobody dies. You guys will be fine. So if you stay in elbow, it's just really, really bad, as you can see. The other opportunity you had to escape was there were some demo rollers coming in. You should have just tried to surf one of those out or something. Like you really need to get out of elbow there. You're gonna die anyways, is my point. So you might as well at least try and make an attempt to get out. Exa, I appreciate it though, homie. How many reviews am I doing now? Today I'm gonna do 3 reviews, I think. I gotta crank through that thread. A bunch of people been posting. Alright, even Uber's here. 6-on-5. You guys can go for a push. If you know they have a sniper too, you should definitely go for the push. For those of you guys who don't know, a sniper is counting like half a player. And you always want to push on 2-man advantage. But right now, with a player down and a sniper, that's like a player and a half advantage. You could have pushed on 1.5. You can round up to 2. Jumping right in with a Zuber. I like it. Don't forget about that sniper behind you. Don't get too greedy. Where's your scout behind you, man? You need teammates in on this Uber. Oh, everyone's pushing Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was really paying attention to your POV and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on behind you. After you popped your pocket soldier and their medic was low, you had two choices to make. You could have ditched or you could have followed. Following is the right decision if you had the fragging power to clean it up and you were confident you had last under control, which you made that call. But you could have also just backed off once you popped the Uber and then flashed some people behind you. And defended last. Kind of an unfortunate bomb there. Market got the jump on you. You didn't see him coming in. And I guess Dippity had moved for baiting a little hard. Let you die. It doesn't matter. You guys have better DM. See, winning games is so much easier when your team has the better DM. Am I doing dumb reviews of classes except for medic? I hesitate to say yes, but I am. I prefer to do medic demo reviews because that's my specialty. 10% advantage for Mojo and 15-second respawn on market. You don't know that, but you know they're one down, so you could go for that push. Oh, that's 3 picks right there. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Get into last ASAP. ASAP. I like the decision to not drop off balcony. That was the right call. A lot of medics will make that mistake, drop off of balcony right there. But you played it safe. That's exactly what you need to do. Yeah, really good decision making. Overall, I feel like you're playing these rounds fairly well. I'm going to give you a 6. Ooh, my camera. I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10 right now for your medic gameplay. I feel like you have a lot of deaths that were preventable. But overall, it's a win, so I'll give you the 6. Actually, a 6 out of 10 is terrible, isn't it? It's like a D. I give you a C. I give you a 7 out of 10. You gotta get out of this elbow, my friend. Gotta get out of this elbow. There's almost no situation where you'll enter the elbow and then leave out of big door. That almost never happens. Once you enter the elbow, you need to make a solid attempt to get out through choke. The reason you want to get out choke is because the big door is on low ground. You're going to get bombed there. It's also closer to the enemy side of the map, so you're also more likely to get bombed. And there's a health pack at the choke. So there's 3 reasons I just gave you for why you want to get out choke and not big door. The only way you want to get out big door is if they go for a left-sided middle, like if they go your side, and there's just so much pressure on your side you can't get up the ramp into choke. But that's definitely not the case in any of these middles that I'm watching. You got a number advantage. You got to go. You guys have DM advantage. You got number advantage. You should be going. Oh, brutal. Like this spot right here where your metagun is, the spot in between the choke points, like there's a wall and there's a wall like this. You cannot stand right here. Do not stand in that spot. You need to either go through or stand out, but don't stand right in that. You're standing in the chokiest part of the choke, if that makes any sense at all. The part where the walls are closest together, that's exactly where you were standing. You know they have full Uber advantage. You know they've got 2-man advantage on you. You have no soldier to bomb. Or do you? Is Laz in there? Yo, Laz is in there. Okay, okay. So once Laz dies, you immediately have to leave. You should be leaving. They're flanking you big door already. You're already too late. They're already flanking you. You're already dead. You need to get into spawn and back spawn right now. My friend. My friend. You had many opportunities to escape. You could have run into forward spawn and then changed to pyro and then changed back to medic. That was definitely one way you could have gotten out of that situation. But as soon, like, you already knew you had a 2-man disadvantage, right? The second you spawn, 2-man disadvantage and full Uber advantage on their team. They can flank you big door at any time. So the only reason to pick up the choke is because Laz was in. Once Laz dies, you have to be out. You already have to be out. You probably shouldn't have even been there. In my opinion, like, if I were playing that, I would probably already been climbing 2, building Uber in time to get it for last. That would be my strat. I'm being really tough on you right now, Mojo, I realize. Usually I try and mix the good with the bad, but right now I'm just giving you all bad. Alright, Uber should be evening out here. Poor Dippity. Think you guys should be fine anyways. You're gonna get Uber here. Whoa, risky surf. Give Laz some love there. Yeah, there you go. 3 down. Let's go, boys. Let's go. You have 2 soldiers in water. Let's go. Crit heal your scout. Let's get out of here. Get into 2. Let's go. There's no demo man. No traps. Get in. Sniper at big door. You had no idea. Okay, whenever I'm pushing out from last to second point, when I come out that shutter door, I always take a right hand look at my 3 o'clock and check the big door. It costs you nothing, and you need to know how aggressive the enemy is playing and how quickly those forward spawns are getting in. Costs you nothing. Just go boop and look back. Alright, it's even Ubers. This is kind of a risky play. But you're about to get 2 frags. I don't think you needed to Uber against Weeble there. Like, he's a good sniper, but I don't think you needed to Uber. He had 2 people up in front of his face. I think you could have risked not popping that one. The reason why I discourage pop... Like, typically I encourage popping Uber before you're about to take damage. And your soldiers were about to jump in... Your soldier set was about to jump into a soldier. So you were about to take damage. On the other hand, you know they have Uber. And when the other team has Uber, you play differently. When they have Uber, the objective is to get frags for free and force their Uber before you get forced. You're not using an Uber through a choke point. You're already in through the choke point by going drop down. So you need to make sure they use the Uber first or make a better attempt to make the Ubers more even. But I'm giving you a hard time again. I make that mistake all the time. Even in the highest levels of the game, I frequently see medics making mistakes like that. Alright. Pretty good so far. The score is 3-2. I think it should be 4-1, but it's okay. You guys are playing well. Okay, you didn't see any demo man shooting at you, so you have an inclination that they should be going left. When the demo man isn't shooting at you from the top right side, that means he's probably on the ground, which means they're probably going left. So already you're thinking, play towards my choke, get with my teammates. Lots of frags coming in. This is amazing. You should be going big door. Laz is waiting for you. This is something that's really easy to forget when you're getting back into the game, when you're focusing on your mechanics. Don't stack middle. All right, you don't need to stack middle. You can do a ×4 on middle with both your scouts, and then once it's halfway capped, your second scout runs off to 4th point, and 1 scout caps the other half of mid. That's about the most you want to be stacking. But you had like 5 players up. It's definitely not your job to cap. You need to be climbing up for 2, getting in position for last. The reason why it's so important to move quickly is because you don't want to give them time to set up a sentry gun at last. That's why it's very, very important to move quickly. The faster you move, the better your odds are of no sentry gun. Enemy team's not sending a sentry gun up anyways. So good round for you guys. This is exactly how you guys should be playing the whole time, by the way. You're playing really, really well. Like 3 of these middles have been complete rolls. Oh, you need to put more heals into your roamer. Put more. He's going to be 270. You need to put like way more into your roamer there. Tap your scouts at the last possible moment on the gully wash rollout. Two down on your team. You guys are winning though. Drip or drop is completely wrecking choke. So you guys are doing great. Help him out. Nice. He can hold his own. What a beast. You need to get heals onto your Moof. Yeah, there you go. Moof is just charging headlong into there, creating so much space. And you dropped Moof. You had so much space to work with. You're playing very, very passive. That was sick. I like how you gave him the question mark too. Good stuff. Alright. This should be a free round for you guys. I would play back towards Shutter right now. You don't want to get sniped. This is the main concern. If you don't get sniped, you guys win the round. If you got sniped there, you lose the round. Or you don't lose the round, but you lose the opportunity to push last. Nice. Cool. That was a 19-minute game. Mojo, I give you a 7 out of 10. I feel like I feel like the play was good there. You held your own. You were able to do what you needed to do to help your team to win the pug. That said, I, I mean, I feel like you were getting carried a bit in that pug. Like you had a really, really strong DM team. So, I mean, my educated guess would lead me to believe that you were not first picked in the pug. You were probably picked towards the end of the pug, which is fine. Uh, yeah, like I feel like a lot of your mistakes were covered up because you had a really heavy fragging team. Like your team's DM was just better than theirs. Um, like the way you played against their medic, I can look at the stats too, but I'm not like very confident that you outplayed their medic. I think their medic's stronger. He had 12 deaths, you had 9 deaths. I don't really see very much others. These stats are not very good. Demos.tf. Okay, it doesn't really tell me very much about the heal stats or anything. So I can't really read that much into that. But overall, you played well. I think if I were to give you some tips for the future, I feel like you just need to do a better job of counting Ubers so you can make the right decisions. Get out of elbow. Everything else was good. Crossbow aim was good. Heal order was pretty good. You could be a little more aggressive with your heals in some situations, but overall, I think you played really well. Awesome. Thanks for submitting the demo, Mojo. Catch you next time.